All right, here we go. Here we go. Tonight's podcast will be about something that hit very close to home, but currently out sitting in my car in the garage. I just got done smoking. I'm high, but this would be a good time to talk about it before I take my ass in the house and lay down for the night. Currently 12:40 at night. So, yeah, but I'm just sitting out here thinking, man, about some shit that hit way too close to home. And I'm not gonna say like the name of the place I'm in, just for safety reasons. If somebody I don't know listens to this or something like that, because I would like to get a little bit of everybody's perspective. But like I said, it hit me a little different when I found out why this dude did this, and like what he may have been going through, because at one point in time I felt like I was going through something like that. Okay, so I don't know the kid's name, and I'm not gonna say he's a kid because he's 1 year younger than me, but he's 19, and of course, fresh out of high school, whatever. I believe he was in college, but like I said, I don't know all the details anyway, because you can't just find them on the internet for some reason. But it was a word to mouth story from a family friend, like a very included family friend, that told one of my god sister, not my god sister, but my god mom, um, and she passed along to the word to my mom, and my mom was telling me about it. And a few hours ago, we were in there talking about like reflecting and all of that. But anyway, okay, so he's 19, fresh out of high school, most likely in college. White guy, by the way. He was in a relationship, and like I said, I don't know all the details, but from what I heard, I'm gonna react off of that. But I guess stuff started spiraling down in the relationship, and I don't know whose fault that was, whether it was his girlfriend's or his, but she presented him with the question, as I heard. Well, it wasn't a question, it was a statement of her saying that she wanted to take a break in a relationship. And I'll go into that, but the guy, he committed suicide. I'm not sure the method, that doesn't really matter. Rest in peace to him. And I'm definitely going to say a prayer for his family tonight, because, like I said, this hit very close to home. Because at one point in time, as most of my really close family slash friends, my brothers, and all of that, shout out to y'all. I love y'all. And I wouldn't be here without y'all, man, because there was a point in time about 5 years ago, I tried to commit suicide over a female. And looking back, that was really dumb. And I'm glad God gave me another chance, and he's allowing me to see the other side of that. And I'm really glad for that. I can't thank it enough, man, because I just think about all the stuff I've experienced since then. It's just like, man, if I wasn't here, then I wouldn't be able to do all this shit. And like, I really have enjoyed, not like I didn't enjoy before, because anybody that know me knows I'm family oriented. Everybody that fool with me, I fool with them. So during that time, I was like, she didn't tore me down, so I just feel like there's no hope for me. Like, and I, of course, was in high school at the time, junior year, and I'm like, man, she tore me down at the time to where I felt like there was no hope on the other side, and like I just couldn't see nothing. you couldn't see the forest for the trees, basically, as the phrase go. But man, I was fucking heartbroken at that time. And then that time, I remember just being fucking irritated and sad every fucking day. I do not miss that feeling, man. Irritated, sad, and fucking lonely every day when I have two of the most loving people that I wake up and see every day, and that's my mom and my sister. And they helped me through that time. Both of them critical, even though my mom, back then, me and her used to get into it a lot because I was never fucking seeing the forest for the trees, basically, like what I was saying. And it took a while for me to steer past that, and it my mom helped a lot because she kind of was that calming voice, but always my mom has been that say foot in my ass, as black people say, to keep me pushing forward or whatever. And she definitely did that. And I know my mom has always been my biggest supporter, but she'll support me when I'm right and call me on my shit when I'm wrong. And I have nothing but the utmost respect for that, because as you get older, you start to realize how critical that is and can be in your life. But yeah, man, back then was not a good time. I don't miss that shit. And it hit close to home because I'm like, I feel like I felt everything that this dude may have felt, and he may have felt a lot more than me. But I feel like I may have felt on a certain level how he may have felt before he, ultimately took his own life. And you really don't, at that time, you don't really see nothing right, man. You see everything is negative. Just like, and I'm not the person to be getting out of relationships and hoeing, man. I like to just cool by myself for a while. And that, I don't know, I just never got down like that. But you really can't see it. Like, if you could have a girl, and she could be bad too, and you could just be like, nah, man, because if I just got out of a crazy ass relationship. If I go back into one, I ain't gonna be right, man, and I ain't gonna treat this girl right. And then I'm gonna be the one that's labeled crazy by everybody else, because she gonna tell every fucking body or something. And because girls normally talk just same as dudes talk. Hell, I'm talking to y'all. What's good? No, but she passed that word around, man. You just gonna be labeled crazy by everybody in your goddamn city. And at the time, you were crazy, because you can't do that shit. And the ones who really know me that's listening to this know that I'm also speaking from a place of experience, because I did that shit. There's particular female that I don't wish ill upon or nothing. I'm nothing against you. That I tried to kill myself about, I'd say probably 4 or 5 years ago. I'm not too sure. But I dated her for a year, almost a year. And after I went through the past, like the suicidal type thoughts damn near every day, the irritated, the sad, and all of that, I end up like a month after doing all of that, I end up trying to date another girl, and I feel that relationship didn't go right because I just was not my normal fucking self. I was just like, man, at that time I was just thinking like, hey, anything to get back at this bitch, anything to get back at this bitch. So I didn't cherish like that old girl actually liked me, and I was like, I'm kind of using you in a sense, because I'm still pressed over something that I shouldn't be pressed about, and then I never should have got that pressed about it, and I never will again. But no, I felt like that shit happened for a reason. Because, like, you need to get your shit together. Because you can't be around here and take yourself away from your family when you know your family love you more than anybody, of course. And of course, you got to be stable for the rest of your life. And eventually, I mean, I ain't gay, or even if somebody is gay, they gonna want another partner at some point in their life. They ain't just gonna want to get with somebody and fail and live through a suicide attempt or two, or maybe tons, and then not have somebody in their life at one point in time. So, yeah, I feel for that kid's family, man, because when my mom was talking to me, it damn near made me start tearing up, because I'm like, she's telling me her perspective, which I already knew, but we were just kind of going through it again, talking before, not before anything, but got talking about it, and then she just running through her perspective again, saying like that's hurtful, because as a mom, you feel like you didn't do enough to where your son wanted to stay on this earth, or your daughter wanted to stay on this earth. You feel like you failed, and then especially if you have a sibling and y'all have a really good bond, and then one of the other sibling that's still living feels like they could have done more, and they could be young or older, because I don't really call nobody old, but they feel like they didn't do enough, and then they got to live with that pain for the rest of their lives, feeling guilty, basically. I was like, I would hate for my 10-year-old sister to have to walk around here feeling guilty about me taking my own life when it had nothing to do with her. I couldn't see that back then, and like I said, it's a great thing God gave me another chance, because I'm glad I see that now. But with the whole, I wanted to talk about this too, because this is recent history for me, and I mean, my real day ones, they know pretty much this whole story, but I try to keep y'all updated. If y'all ask me something, I'll tell y'all. I don't just want to be shoving the shit in y'all face. But with the whole break thing, that word is just, it's misconstrued, because, or the action, or whatever you want to say, but either way you want to, put it, it's misconstrued, because it's like a break is supposed to be where a relationship might hit a standstill and the people need separation, but they aren't supposed to really talk to nobody else, like on even a flirting type of level, until they can get themselves together, whether that's physically, mentally, financially, emotionally, before they feel like they can be ready to be what that other person needs and what that other person wants. That's supposed to be a break. But now a break is just, I want a break, but I'm gonna keep you dangling along. I really don't want to deal with you on a daily basis, because you're holding me accountable. And maybe I do have something going on in my life to where a relationship just seems like a lot right now, and I'm not ready for it. But it's being more common, it seems, that a break is just, yeah, let me go test these other options, and I'm not obligated to talk to you every day. So if I do find somebody that I like and that I want to spend time with, I am gonna feel guilty free because basically, if I'm saying we're on a break, that means I'm single. So if I'm testing my other options, I already know that if I go out there and I ain't really fucking with my other options, I got this dude waiting on me. So like, if I fuck up, then maybe I could go back to him. Because it seems like people just suck at being alone nowadays, man. Like, they don't. That's what it is. They suck at being alone because they could be out of a year relationship and then 2 weeks or a month later they back with somebody else, and it's like, if you really fucked with that person like that, like, your heart clearly wasn't in it enough to like where you really feel that shit at the end, regardless if it was your fault or the other person's fault, or maybe a collective effort of both of y'all's fault. And that didn't hurt you at all. Like, you just like, man, fuck them. I'm about to get out there. And it's like, man, that's stupid, man. Just focus on yourself, man. This one thing that people need to do in fucking relationships is start actually looking in the mirror and seeing what the fuck they might do wrong. And they might not have the best delivery, because I know my delivery, when I get pissed off, it definitely sucks sometimes. So I'm like, maybe it's like, man, I should have asked that question different. But like, when I'm pissed off, I'm not thinking all the way straight. And it's like, yeah, man, look, it's like, I wanted to ask a question, but I didn't mean to deliver it that way. And maybe I would have got an answer, or maybe even no answer, but I would have rather held myself accountable in that point in time. So I would have asked it how I wanted to ask it. And it's like, yeah, I know that's definitely fits me. But, and what the fuck was I talking about before that? I'm high as shit. But, I might have to edit this out. I need to go back and see what the fuck I was talking about. Oh yeah, okay. The word break. Um, yeah, like I said, man, that shit is just, it's not practiced the right way, and it's not presented, manipulated, or whatever you want to say. It's not, it's not like that. Because like I said, that's currently hitting different too. Which, I mean, at this point, I'm kind of at the standstill. Like, y'all know them things like y'all be seeing on TikTok where it be like, you're not mad, but you're not happy either. You're not in pain, but it does hurt sometimes. Shit like that. And it's like, no, you don't miss the person necessarily. You miss the feeling that they gave you. Something like that. I'm kind of at that point right now, but it's like, I'm moving forward, man. I'm not doing that shit like I tried to do. I'm not doing that, man, because, I mean, sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I can be that nigga, as my niggas know. And y'all just seen it in person. It's happened. But I'm not a hoe. Like, I don't put myself out there like that. And I think sometimes, I don't know, I'll be like, hey, I'm not even finna try, bro. Because some of y'all motherfuckers be on bullshit. And I'm the one who prefers serious relationships, but it's like, once you get out of one, it's kind of like, man, I'm just gonna see where shit go. But anyway, I was supposed to be on one or whatever. I told y'all the situation with her in the particular day of the 28th, shit like that. And it's the 10th, man, and I'm like, hey, fuck it. I ain't heard nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. And I was like, hey, man, once I send this last text, this whatever, man, because you could be doing anything. I don't know. And if you are doing some bullshit, I don't even want to know, man. But if you are, keep that to yourself. Stay on the other side. I ain't talked to you in like a month. Fuck it. But it is what it is. But it's like, man, I can't wait for you forever. I know you have shit you going through, but it's like, hey, let me know something every once in a while, basically, check in. I'd be cool with that. Could have checked in, man. Been like, hey, how you doing? Still working on this shit, but I miss you, something like that. But I ain't get none of that, so it's kind of like, hey, bro, it is what it is, man. What the fuck? Boy, I thought I just seen an infinity stone or something. What the fuck? I'm in this bitch tripping. It's dark as fuck in this garage. I unlocked the car and everything. Good thing I ain't paranoid. But yeah, man, it is what it is though with that. But yeah, but with dude, man, I just feel bad for him. I don't know him from a hole in the road, phrase, but I don't, man. I feel so bad for them, man, and bad for him. God rest his soul. I don't know, man. Y'all call me stupid, whoever listening to this, but it's just at that time, man, you just fall in love with somebody, and I'm a lover boy at heart, man. Because it's like, man, and how long I've been talking to this bitch? 21 minutes? No, but yeah, I don't know. I feel bad for him, man. And God bless them, for real. The family that's, trying to recover from the loss of their loved one. But anyway, on a happier note, because I know that might have got depressing after a while, but I wasn't trying to make y'all depressed. I was just trying to keep y'all informed. But damn, I might start using that. I'm kind of slick with it. Know what I'm saying? Looking at us, no, I'm just playing. Uh, yeah, but on a happier note, I want to start a blog because y'all know I do these podcasts every once in a while, and I'm not gonna upload this with my NFL and NBA and like my kind of not a life update because I don't have a fucking life, but like a update of like news, world news. Maybe if I do have something I've got going on, maybe I want to talk about it. I might. If not, I might not. But a blog, man, it's gonna be with sports. I want it to be with sports, video game news, video game opinions, conversations. Kind of like if y'all ever been in a Discord, which actually might be the move. I might have to do it on Discord. But yeah, I could do that because I can make different channels and then like my podcasts and stuff that I wanted to promote on my blog, I could put them as a hyperlink. Yeah, put it as a hyperlink in Discord and share it that way. But I would have to get some sort of fandom from podcast or commenting online on a whole bunch of things, or I don't know. Y'all give me ideas, but stuff like that is gonna be like, my interest. Like it's gonna be sports, mainly basketball and football, because that's pretty much what I like the most. But yeah, sports, video games, maybe some of these talks, like my situational things, or maybe things that I wanted y'all to laugh about, or just stuff like that, man. But I want to get that started. Congratulations to my nigga Zion, because that man finally left the gay side of Xbox. Fuck y'all niggas. And came to PlayStation. So props to my mans. And no, that nigga had me crying earlier, bro, because he's texting me. He was like, I joined the PS5 fam. And I was like, I sent him a whole bunch of fire emojis. And then he was like, yeah, I got it for $117. And I was like, I said that shit out loud. And my mom was like, who got what for $117? And I was like, Zion just claimed he got a PS5 for $117. I'm like, this nigga just robbed somebody? Like, what the fuck? Like, how you get a bitch for that cheap? And then I was like, where? And he said GameStop. And I was like, nigga, what? How? And he said, I traded in some shit. I was like, oh, okay. That's how he got it. Because I'm like, this nigga might have to be reported because he is a criminal. What the fuck? And I'm like, after he said that, I just started crying, laughing. I'm like, man, that shit's crazy. I'm really thinking he got a PS5 for $117. I'm like, nigga, where so I can go get one? And I already got one. But I'd flip that bitch. I'm going to make a hustle out of them. No, but for real, that was crazy. You had me dying. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, with that, man, it is what it is. Pray for dude family. I want to start my thing, and I really want to see where I could go with that. And my man Dom was gonna join it. Any of my close friends, if y'all wanted to join it, I could have conversations on there with random ass people. Because if you can speak logically, I can have a logical conversation with you. If you talking, I'm not gonna be cutting you off. And if I do cut you off, I'm gonna say a piece. I'll let you keep going. But don't cut me off per se, unless you want to give your piece, a quick piece, few seconds worth, and then I can go back in. But if that's every 3 seconds, that's gonna be annoying. It's like if I tell you I got a long monologue or dialogue, then yeah, don't be cutting me off every 4 seconds, because then I'm gonna get annoyed. But every once in a while I'll let you slide. But yeah, I'd have conversations with people that have logical conversations. If you can talk, make a valid point, and listen when you need to listen, and yeah, that'd be cool. I don't see no problem with it. Talk to my friends, because hell, that's what we talk about anyway. It's everything I want to put on the blog, man. I don't necessarily have to call it a blog, but it's like a blog, vlog, podcast, something promote. I don't know, man. But I hope y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. I hope I'm not confusing. But I've been talking about that, and I really want to do it because I like these podcast shits. I like this, man. Especially when I can get people to listen to it and I get feedback and all of that. I love that shit, man. Even if it's just for my friends. Cause I'm like, I talk to most of y'all about a little bit of everything. The ones who I talk to more often than others. But y'all my friends, y'all my brothers. Y'all know I got y'all. But yeah, that'll be on there. And all that other stuff I mentioned. But yeah, man, I had to talk about this, man, because that really hit me earlier after I got up and my mom was telling me about that. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna edit this because this bitch like 30 minutes long, 29 minutes, damn near 30 minutes. I'm probably just gonna throw this motherfucker up and y'all just have to kick back, smoke a joint, drink some liquor, chill with your feet up, relaxed in fucking Sherpa covers or something, because that's what I'd be doing, and listen to this. But I wouldn't listen to it out loud unless y'all like in the car or in y'all room or something, and y'all got a TV at a what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? A reasonable level, to where it ain't blasting or something. Like, do what you want, because it's not going to embarrass me. I'm not going to be there. And I'd be like, hey, as long as the nigga listen to it, that's what I care about. But no, but yeah, y'all listen to this, man. I hope y'all understand everything I was saying. I do want y'all feedback, and I might have to edit this and post like a clip or something on my story of me just talking. But my Instagram story, because as y'all know, I don't fuck with Snapchat no more, bro. I started logging out of that shit damn near every day and just staying out for days, man, resisting the temptation, because it can be addicting, but it's like, bro, that fucking, I don't like the app no more, man. I don't really have no use for it. And it was kind of getting boring, even though I had a girlfriend at the time. I mean, I was hating it before then, but it was kind of one of them, like them love-hate video games like me and MW2 right now. Like, where you really love that motherfucker, but you just fucking hate it at the same time. You be like, oh yeah, I'm about to get back on Snap, or I'm about to get back on MW2. Yeah, it's about to be on. And then as soon as you get on there and use it for a while, you be like, all right, bro, fuck this app. Or fuck this game. Yeah, yeah. Yep, I mean, shit, it is what it is, man. I'm back on my weight loss shit, because I was fucking up the past month. And I gotta get ready for my birthday trip, and if y'all niggas are invited, I cannot wait for that shit. And if you a really close nigga of mine and you might want an inquiry of what I'm talking about, maybe I had not told you because maybe I didn't think you might go, y'all can text me. Y'all got my number. Hell, hit me up on Instagram, TikTok. Hell, it's always a way to contact a nigga if you really want to get in contact with him that bad. There's always a way. And don't let a female tell you any different, because nigga, it is not that hard. But anyway, yeah, if you want to go to that and I ain't told you, hit me up and I can let you know. And my mom been keeping up with stuff, so we'll help you out. But you gotta let me know. And I want to say the destination, but I don't want to say the destination. If I really had that many people that might want to go, and I ain't gonna allow too many of y'all niggas to go, because that shit would just be fucking sausage fest. I don't need to be down there with all, like, what, 10, maybe 11, 12 niggas. Like, that's maybe a little bit too many people, and most of us black, so that's gonna look weird. We might get arrested and shot at, and you know what, down there, or up there, or over there, or over there, because y'all niggas don't know. The ones that I ain't told, and y'all bitch ass niggas better not say nothing either, depending on if it is, or I'm coming to all of y'all houses with a claymore, and I'm gonna put it at y'all door, straight like that. No, but yeah, on a serious note, no, I am serious. Shut the fuck up. But yeah. No, but if y'all want to go, let me know, and we'll work something out. But yeah, man, that's probably gonna be the end of this. I'll post some clips, maybe, if I feel like it. And I got a new MW2 funny moments video coming out in at least the next 2 days. I'm either edit that bitch tonight before I go to sleep, after I get in the shower, or I'll edit it tomorrow and then upload it. Today's, say, Wednesday. I'll upload it Friday or Saturday. Saturday at the latest. I promise. Saturday at the latest. And I like the feedback that I'll be getting from them, like clips and stuff. But yeah, I'm just trying to increase the feedback. That's it. That's the only goal. But yeah, anyway, yeah, that's everything, man. The ones who do listen to this straight and straight through, I just want to let y'all know I love y'all, appreciate y'all, and I want to hear from y'all for real. If I haven't heard from y'all in a while, and Yeah, I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'm gonna end that here. Good night to y'all niggas if y'all watching this at night. Good morning if y'all watching this shit in the morning. Good evening if y'all watching this shit in the evening. And yeah. Catch y'all on the next one, man.